Cassandra Nova is going to be the villain of Deadpool 3. And despite her popular appearance and having the fourth highest kill count of any X-Men villain, she has yet to appear outside of the comics. And so Deadpool 3 will be the first time we ever see her on screen. And she is a very interesting character with a pretty twisted story. And once you listen, you'll recognize quite a bit of it. Cassandra Nova is a concept that the Shi'ar pretty much have coined. I can't pronounce the word. I
I
tried.
think it's Mumundre.
Yeah, well, we'll go with that. And that when you're born, the spirit has an equal and opposite of a person, and they reside in the astral plane. But due to Charles Xavier's, well, immense power, he was able to visualize her a body, and she was able to take form, in which he did for a brief moment have a twin sister. But Charles, using his latent powers, ended up killing her in the womb, and she was born stillborn and presumed dead. She somehow survived as a mass of cells in the sewers, and then over time got enough power and using other life forms to get a body for herself. And
That's
after
crazy to even say.
it is absolutely, and then after several years, well, like 60, I mean Charles is old as hell.
Old as balls.
Yeah, she ended up emerging and probably had one of the most devastating impacts in comics history. She ended up finding a relative of Bolivar Trask, one of the creators of the Sentinels, who led Cassandra to a quote unquote wild sentinel, a wild master mold. And this may start to sound a bit familiar for you guys. She ended up killing the Trask and assimilating part of their DNA. So now she is one of the prime operators of all Sentinels. They have to obey her no matter what due to the Trask DNA. And then here comes her big arc, E for Extinction. This is Genosha. She causes the genocide on Genosha, giving her one of the biggest kill counts of any X-Men villain, the fourth highest. And if you watch X-Men 97, you know all too well what we're talking about. She caused Genosha and seemingly killed Magneto and got her revenge. The X-Men then subdued Nova with the Avengers' help because she is a big threat, especially with all the Sentinels that she has under her control, and they essentially put her in a catatonic state. And of course, with any villain presumed dead in a catatonic state, in a coma, whatever, it never lasts. And so, breaking out of her coma, having some minor fights, Emma Frost is the one who finally does her in with 6 gunshots. And Cassandra, being Charles's twin, has immense telekinetic and psychokinetic powers, just like her brother. And before anyone notices, she swaps bodies right before the shots, and Emma essentially shoots Charles 6 times. And now Cassandra in Charles's body causes all sorts of mayhem. Behind the scenes, she takes down the Shi'ar Empire from within, because again, Charles is betrothed and heavily influences the Shi'ar Empire. She influences anti-mutant movements, as well as she's had orchestrated several attacks onto the X-Men and made Charles and the X-Men look extremely bad by bringing a lot of their skeletons into light.
The Xavier family sucks, man.
Hammer family sucks.
They all
Every single
suck. Every
problem
member in there
can,
sucks.
yeah, every single thing can go back to the Charles's family, his fault. Juggernaut, this, just him. He has got so much drama.
And a lot of this shit would be avoided if Charles just, grew a pair
Yeah.
and used his powers, for maybe that's just another video, but
No, you're totally right.
but a lot of Magneto was right. I'm going to quote that. But a lot of the shit that Magneto keeps telling Charles, because Magneto, for better or for worse, a lot of people will argue against this, but Magneto is not a dickhead. He's
No.
not out to like conquer the world. He just wants him and his kind to be left the hell alone. If Charles would work with Magneto, like a lot more, a lot of this shit could be avoided. But Charles sucks.
Yeah. And so after Cassandra causes all these issues, overthrows the Shi'ar Empire, causes a lot of destruction, a lot of distrust amongst people, she finally goes to Cerebro, which has been her main objective all along. And surprising enough, because Charles Xavier never fucking dies, Charles is waiting in Cerebro psychically, planted there by Jean Grey, in which they have another psychic battle, and Xavier drives her out, and Emma Frost tricks Cassandra into entering her dead body, in which she is trapped and, well, deceased. And again, as I said earlier, no good villain says dead, comatose, or anything like that. They always come back.
You know, at this point, I think I've seen Charles die more times than I've seen the Waynes die.
Yeah, no, I definitely would agree.
It's Charles Xavier, the Waynes, and Peter Parker's poor uncle.
Yeah.
You know,
And one death that actually stuck was Jean Grey for a bit, but recently she was brought back. And with her being brought back, Cassandra comes back somehow. And with Cassandra being back, we get a whole new plan, which is part 2 of X-Men 97. Again, her being the prime operator of all Sentinels, she creates very like Sentinel nanobots essentially, which gives humans the power to detect if any mutants are nearby and then drive them into a homicidal rage. Again, very similar to X-Men 97 with Bastion. And then with that, they do finally defeat her, and she has not appeared in comics since. But she definitely has left her mark on comics with E for Extinction being probably one of the best X-Men arcs in recent history, with clear evidence it being adapted in X-Men 97 and then bringing her back for Deadpool and Wolverine. However, with her being back for Deadpool and Wolverine, I do find it unlikely they're going to keep her comic accurate. They'll probably keep her being related to Charles Xavier, or they won't, and then Deadpool will make some sort of joke or reference to it.
and I hate X-Men movies when certain characters are supposed to know each other and they just fucking don't.
I don't know. It would be really hard, especially when you don't. This isn't an X-Men movie. I don't feel like they can change it.
You could be right because I mean, clearly Charles didn't know Juggernaut. I mean, they
Yeah,
saw each other in X3. They were standing fucking face to face almost.
yeah.
Clearly, those two didn't know each other. Uh,
And for
Sabretooth and Wolverine are brothers, and
yeah, they
then
didn't know shit.
yeah, you could argue Wolverine lost his memory, but Sabretooth didn't, and he
Yeah,
kind of looked like he didn't know who the hell he was looking at, so that didn't make any damn sense. I'm
I agree.
surprised that Charles and Magneto had history in the
Yeah,
movies
no, I
because
agree.
why? Yeah, you're right. I mean, that bitch is bald as hell though. She
No,
does look like
she's yeah, no,
so
I definitely think she's gonna be related to Charles. It's too similar. She is younger. Again, at least there's gonna be a passing reference. And then real quick for X-Men 97, there were 2 rules that the creator had. Can't use the Avengers, kind of did, but they can't use the Avengers.
they were there.
Yeah, and they can't mess with Deadpool, which I think is a big reason why she wasn't the main villain and they put Bastion in there instead, because she's going to be the main villain here for Deadpool 3. So, I mean, for the story, I can see it being similar.
This is
So,
my most anticipated thing of 2024 is Deadpool 3.
I
I
would agree. But I
don't
think
think that there's another thing out there that I care
there's
about
this and
on the
Doom
level of
2.
this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think the core of her character, I think they're going to keep. She is a survivor. She survives everything. She survived on the walls of a sewer as a mass of cells. If that doesn't tell you about her resilience and her willpower to survive, I don't know what will. But I think
And
they're
she's got
going
it
to,
over Charles.
yeah. I think they're going to keep that. And with the Fox, okay, this is the alleged story of Deadpool erasing the Fox universe. She is going to do everything in her power to prevent herself from being erased. And that's where I think she enters. And then, of course, we get all the fights with Wolverine
Who
and
do you think
Deadpool.
takes this bitch down? It can't be Wolverine.
No, Wolverine already failed in the trailer. I don't think it's going to be either Deadpool or Wolverine. I don't.
You think it's gonna be Charles?
I think they're gonna have help. I
Oh
hope.
yeah, no,
Honestly,
they're
it
gonna.
could be two Charles at this point. We could have McAvoy and Stewart back.
I could do
Um,
that.
I could totally
I
do
could,
that. They're
there
honestly,
there are rumors that she has Magneto's helmet. Which Magneto? Sir Ian McKellen or Fassbender's helmet? There are rumors that she's got the helmet, and that's what has protected her so much from.
well, that is actually one big thing in the comics is they mass produced Magneto's helmet, so they rendered all of our powers useless. That could definitely come into play here, especially if they do reintroduce Magneto's helmet. That's definitely something that can happen. I don't want a huge team up scene with every Fox character.
You're gonna get
Okay,
it.
I know. Okay, fine. Let me rephrase that. I'll take it for 5 seconds, and then all but like four of them being wiped out in an instant, and then those two main 4 or 5 take down Cassandra. That's something I would ideally want because yeah, we're gonna get the Fox team up scene. That'll be okay as long as they don't all have an impact.
I don't know why. I don't know why Jennifer Gardner Electra. It's
Money.
almost. I
I
Okay, but
think
who
what
gives a shit?
yeah, well, a lot of people. Obvious by our Daredevil review with a lot of people garnering support for her. 100% intended.
You guys all suck. I'm sorry.
But no, I think probably the thing to take her down is Magneto helmet. There's going to be a psychic battle for sure, whether it's with Falma Jenkins
Give
or
give give my
Sophie
girl some
Turner.
love and have her come back. No, 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 not Sophie Turner. She's
Who
beautiful to
knows?
look at.
I
Give
just
Famke
who
Janssen,
knows?
have her redeem herself
It very well
and
could be. It could be any
Phoenix
other
her ass
psychic.
up, and then
It
she
could
just
be. It could be
obliterates
Hope.
this bitch.
Could get
You know,
Legion back. I do want to see Legion back. I love Dan Stevens. But no,
movie wasn't
get
great.
a Xavier family reunion with everyone. I think that's gonna
I
happen.
don't want to see Patrick Stewart fucking die again.
I don't think
I can
Patrick
do
Stewart's
Ma
going to be in this movie.
I can do
I
McAvoy if he
I
dies.
see McAvoy coming back. I don't know if we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see Patrick Stewart as much, just
I think we
because
will. I
he's sent off
not
this
as
character so many times. He'll probably be there for like a second, but not majorly.
Hugh Jackman sent off his character in the best
You're
way
right. No, yeah.
imaginable, and we got his
And
ass
we
back.
do know Patrick Stewart has already accepted that big Marvel paycheck for Doctor Strange too. Okay, but okay. I've said what I've thought is going to take her down. What do you think's going to take her down? And of course, let us know in the comments.
I have no fucking clue, to be honest with you. But I
Yeah.
do think it
It's not
should
going to be
be a
Deadpool and Wolverine.
yeah, no, I don't want, as you said, and I'm sure we'll get it, but if it's, throughout the movie, I don't want this big like, let's get the Fantastic Four, let's get fucking Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and
Oh, he's
you know
Sony.
all
They're not touching him. But yeah,
all this and let's get him in here. I
I think we're gonna get one soon,
although
exactly like you said. We're
I
gonna
would
get one soon.
want, you know what? If we can get a good Emma Frost,
We can get the same Emma Frost we had. We've had a couple. They can
I
bring her
know
back.
that,
And
and
Emma
I say
Frost
this,
has been a key character in Cassandra Nova's story every single time. She has been key to help taking her down. I know I did gloss over it a little bit, but she has been involved pretty heavily in all of these stories.
and I'm gonna say the next thing with the utmost respect, and I mean that. There's another very powerful and sexy psychic, Psylocke, and
Yeah.
she was played by Olivia Munn. She
And
was
she has
probably
wanted
one
to
of the
come back.
yeah. Right now, she's going through, unfortunately, through a breast cancer battle, and she seems to be doing rather well. But she's buddies with Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah.
and before
She could definitely be in
bef-
this movie.
before all of this came about, uh, Ryan was like, let's see who's got the better source. And there's videos
Yeah.
out there of them both like showing off their katana skills. And
You know what? Yeah,
I
that's
don't
probably
know if
gonna
she's
happen.
I don't know if she's in here because her battle with cancer has been, she's been through several surgeries and chemos
It's
and
hard.
whatever. It is hard. I had a relative who passed away from cancer,
Same
so
here.
I'm wishing her all the best because I think she's phenomenal. I love her as Psylocke, by the way.
Yeah,
But it would be so cool if she was in here and she
I would
alongside
agree.
with because if I ever get Emma and Psylocke on screen together,
But her level of of power is not nearly the level it needs to be. It can help, but I don't. It's not nearly the level.
oh yeah, no, I'm saying like if her and Emma take this bitch down,
Yeah, and
because Emma could rock this hoe.
yeah, and on this channel we have gone through a lot of crazy powers. Put this one up there, probably for close to the top of the list of the craziest powers out there. I mean, as we alluded to earlier with Trask, Cassandra Nova definitely has one of the craziest powers is DNA manipulation.
It's
She's
fucking
able
crazy.
to essentially harvest your DNA
See,
and
that's what I'm
take
saying.
any
Like you,
latent mutant abilities that you have. So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if in the movie she becomes sort of some sort of CGI amalgamation of fucking everything, of every X-Men. Okay, now I'm thinking about it and saying it out loud. It's gonna fucking happen. She's gonna become a CGI amalgamation of every Fox character she kills, and Deadpool's gonna literally kill everyone from the Fox universe by killing her.
okay, I can see that happening. It has to end here. Well, most of
She's
them
not
have
coming
to.
back. I don't think anyone from this movie besides Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds is coming back after this movie.
I never thought, to be honest, I never thought we'd get this villain. I keep
Oh,
wondering
same.
where the fuck is Sinister. I just never thought
Well, he was
Cassandra Nova.
supposed to be after Apocalypse, but
Oh, did we supposed to be getting fucking Sinister? I can't even tell you how long now, but
honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with 92 and 97. I think they gave him a really good story. I'm glad we're seeing new characters.
yeah, exactly. And I'm glad we haven't gotten him live action because they were probably gonna fuck that up.
Yeah. I
I
think
mean, look what they did to Apocalypse.
Yeah, I think Cassandra Nova is going to be a devastating villain. I think she's going to raise the stakes of this movie quite a bit. We know Wolverine and Deadpool aren't going to die, but I still think we're going to feel the emotional and just the terror of what can happen from her, given how powerful she is. She probably won't be
Do
nearly as
you really
powerful,
feel
but
that way? Because given the fact that the
I
Fox
do.
universe doesn't fucking matter anymore, or like, does it still,
I think
you know what
like
I'm
okay,
saying?
yes, I do agree the consequences of this movie there's going to be zero. But I think while watching the movie, as we've known these characters for some of them almost 30 years, most of them since 2000, that some of them may hurt to see die. I mean, if
Uh,
you see Ben Affleck on screen as Daredevil, you're not going
that
to
one's
feel
not.
some sort of something.
That one's not gonna hurt if I see
That's
him
not going to
die.
hurt, but at least be cool to see on screen. And
Eh,
then I don't know. I
I
do
don't
think
know.
I do think seeing some of the X-Men die at least will get me feeling a little bit of something. More than Marvel movies have made me feel since No Way Home. Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I'll let you know if it happens, but here's the thing. I know we didn't see Cyclops die on screen,
That
but
was
we
well,
know he
because of
died.
stupid scheduling
I
reasons,
know,
though.
but we know he died, which
Yeah.
in the dumbest fucking way possible.
But giving him a
And that
proper death scene, will that not hurt? Him and Jean dying together in each other's arms. Famla
I don't even like
Jenkins,
Jean,
James
dude.
Marsden.
Jean's kind of a bitch.
I don't know, but we get the redemption with Famla Jenkins. You saying that won't make you feel something when they finally die happy together and get a proper death. Something similar to Gambit, even. That won't make you feel
Ah,
something.
okay. Here's what will make me feel something. If I get a scene with Channing Tatum, which it's all but confirmed he's in this fucking movie,
Yeah.
and he rocks it, and he finally looks at Rogue, and they both die, then I'll be like, God damn it,
Yeah. I
that
think
hurt.
that I agree. That would be something
Yeah.
good.
Which would be a missed opportunity if Gambit's in there and they didn't get Anna Paquin to somehow be in there.
I agree.
We know it's not going to pay off to anything other than Channing Tatum
But
rocking
it
this
gives
role.
resolution.
Yeah,
It
it
gives better
does. It would
redemption
be
to these
nice.
characters and how they
It
ended
would
in
be
Last
nice
Stand.
to exactly. It would be nice to see Rogue and Gambit fucking at least look at each other.
Yeah. Some
That
sort
would
of mon
be
ami share line. It would
yeah, like in Rogue One where
yeah, the ending. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. That'll
Like
be
if we get
perfect.
something like that, that would be cool. You're right. Yeah.
We need to
Uh
make a Deadpool 3 bingo card. What's gonna happen?
I've not heard Cassandra speak yet. I don't think I have because I've only seen one trailer. I'm kind of she looks menacing all as hell just walking out.
Yeah, she looks really cool. In another trailer, she messes up Wolverine. I think she's gonna do some
To be fair,
damage.
Wolverine gets messed up by a lot of people though.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He's kind of everyone's punching bag. But I mean, when you
Yeah.
have a healing factor of 1,000. Oh, and speaking of which, so does she. She also has a
Great.
massive ass healing factor because of, again, resilience, ability to survive, and just she's was able to pull a body together from a massive cells. She's gotten really damn good at it now.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Let us know if you guys are anticipating Deadpool 3? How much are you looking forward to it? What are you guys looking to see? Who would you like to see in cameo wise? And what is a cameo to you guys? Because
Yeah.
I don't want I don't want to see Gambit for fucking 5 seconds do nothing or
Yeah.
say nothing. That would piss me. That would like why even, pay the dude's shooting day? I mean,
Yeah.
I do want to see a lot of cool stuff, but I want it to be done. Well, look, here's the thing. This is Ryan Reynolds, and he loves these characters. He doesn't only care about Deadpool. He cares about all. He cared enough to annoy the shit out of Hugh Jackman, and have Disney open up their checkbooks and get the dude back.
Yeah.
I don't think, and he was a part of X-Men Wolverine Origins, and he knows how certain characters got just crapped on, and
Yeah.
he wants to. I'm sure he's that guy that's saying, "Hey, look, at least for I don't know a minute or so, let's get this guy to shine for a bit."
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm excited, man. Do you think we're going to get many Wolverine variants? Do you think we're going to get at least a shot of what would be Wolverine moving forward, or no?
We'll see. And if you enjoyed this video, check out our X-Men 97 review, where you see a lot of what we just covered come to life in animation, and it is absolutely stunning. If you're a fan of X-Men, love good stories, or you just want something to watch, check it out on Disney Plus right
Oh
now.
yeah, for
Thank
sure. It's solid, man.
thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any suggestions for the Deadpool 3 bingo sheet, drop them in the comments and I'll add them.
Take care, guys.